Hey guys, this is movie review on Don't Breathe. I was pretty excited for this movie. I thought it was gonna be really good, exciting, scary. I'm not a horror fan. Like when I was at the theater, I was disappointed in the trailers because I love trailers before a movie starts, but I don't like horror movies much, so none of them really looked good. Now there are a few like Stephen King or Cabin in the Woods. There are a select few horror movies that I like, but for the most part, I don't like them. This adds to the exception. This was a really good movie. I liked the premise. I liked one character, and that's it. That's one of the biggest flaws is I don't really care about any of the characters. I thought going into the movie that the old guy was gonna be a pretty decent guy. Just he wanted to teach some punks a lesson, and then like it went too far. But overall, I only like the kid from Goosebumps. So starting off, these kids do some robberies. They're not that bad. They're under $10,000. They're without weapons. They do it to where legally it's not as bad as if you have a gun with $30,000 and all that. But one thing that I really liked about the movie is all it was in a house. Part of it was barely in a neighborhood, but most of the movie is in the house. And the fact that they can have 90% of the movie, if not more, inside one house is pretty awesome, I think. So going back to the story, they started off with like stealing some knickknacks here and there to like get some money. Well, they find out that this blind man, army veteran, is standing on $30,000, and they were like, "That's a lot of money." Kid from Goosebumps was like, "That's not good. That's over 10,000. All this other stuff. We shouldn't do it." Well, he ended up doing it, of course, with his two friends. Well, one friend and one terrible human being. So they break in the house and they're looking around and they can't find it. Finally, one of the guys, this guy, he finds the old man sleeping, and he has this water bottle filled with gas. It's going to make him go to sleep. Well, he comes out, tells them, "Hey, it's fine." He's out, and they try to look for the safe with $30,000. Well, they end up not finding it, but someone that they find beforehand, the old guy awake. He's awake and he's a little freaked out, and then he goes berserk. He goes crazy. This guy, he's scary. And that's what I really liked about the movie is he didn't say much, but he was pretty scary. Now the only problem I had other than the characters was, like I said, I thought he was going to be a good person. You find out later in the movie, I'm not going to spoil it for you, but he's not a saint. Like the kid said in the beginning, he's really not. And he's actually a really terrible human being. So you feel less bad for the guy. So throughout this entire movie, it's pretty much him facing off with them. So ends off alright, but overall it's a pretty good movie. I really liked it. I'd give it a B minus. Now I wouldn't buy it per se unless it was really cheap, because I don't see me watching it over and over again. What did you think about the movie? Did you like it? Did you dislike it? Comment below and let me know. And remember, like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.